Well, thank you so much for that, and putting this discussion of development, infrastructure, economic investment in the context of a changing climate is very important, because I want to bring in, we have this thing this year where we're having perspectives, outlooks given by people who have a stake in all of this. So I'm going to ask now Bård Fjukstad, who's the Director of Weather Forecasting at the Norwegian Meteorological Institute, to take to the podium over there, because Bård is a guy who looks at climate trends, who looks at the science in a way that is very germane to this, and particularly the things Abby's just said about this need to consider the impact of climate change on the kinds of infrastructure investment being made in the far north. So, Bård, over to you.
Thank you. I'll talk a bit about the infrastructure we provide and our history of providing an infrastructure. We actually have an office here in Tromsø for 100 years, coming this Saturday. And we started around 1915 establishing this, and the building we got was financed by the good citizens of Tromsø on the ground donated by the town. And in 1930 we became Værvarslinga, which is the popular name for our institute. And from the 1st of January 1920 we were issuing storm forecast, and from the 1st of July the same year we were issuing daily forecast to 160 telegraph stations around the coast of northern Norway. And for us, fishery has always been the most important industry in the north, and our mission is to protect life and property. And throughout our history, the most important part has been to enable people along the coast to make good decisions regarding weather. And we still have challenges in terms of polar laws that we still endeavor to understand and to forecast in a good way, and there are still tragic events connected to this. And we also need to be present around the Arctic to understand the climate and weather in the northern areas. And we have been on the islands of Bear Island, on Jan Mayen, and on Hopen. And we have been there, and you will still find us there, because we're also serving to assisting protecting life. And we have also been there during great political events. We occupied Jan Mayen and the northeastern Greenland. We were there during World War II, and we were also present during the Cold War. And a major part of us has been in assisting science research, and we've also been there for historical polar and Arctic events. With thanks from Amundsen. And we are still here when it matters. We have also been in the front runners of using new technology. Telegraph, radio, introduced long-distance reporting. The Norwegian broadcasting came, and the first thing they wanted was weather forecast. And we have developed from being meteorologist and manual label to using supercomputing and processing petabytes of data. And also one of the major improvements here north was in first satellites in 1971. And then we introduced Yr, which is very famous in Norway for us. To round off, we have been there for 100 years for people and property, but most of all for the people. And we have been securing civilian and military aviation from 1936. We have been assisting rescue operations, and some of us also lived here during this great snow winter of 97, with 2 meters or 40 of snow here in Tromsø. And we think we will be here for the next 100 years also. And our mission is still to protect life and property. But now we have the added mission of helping prepare the society for a changing climate. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you.